Hello, my audience. This is my review on the 2012 Avengers movie flick. The first one I'm reviewing. My name's Jake Allen Graham, and I give this a 10 out of 10. The first Avengers movie. I give it 10 out of 10. Because I enjoy this movie a lot to give it a 10 out of 10. Now I'm going to talk about the weak points and the stupid points and the things I like about the movie. All the above. Good, bad, and the ugly. Blah, blah, blah. Is what I'm trying to say. So, I'm going to talk about what I liked about, what my thoughts on the movie is, besides just giving it a 10 out of 10, you know? So, 10 out of 10, solid. 10 out of 10, I give it 10 out of 10 points. Final verdict. The first 2012 Avengers film title Marvel's The Avengers from 2012 gets a 10 out of 10. So, my audience, those who haven't seen the movie, lend me your eyes, lend me your ears, ladies and gentlemen. If there's and people who viewing my channel, lend me your ears for those who never seen the movie, who don't care about spoilers and don't really care about my thoughts and blah. So, what was I going to say? This movie, I give it 10 out of 10. Now I'm going to talk about my thoughts on the movie. I enjoy the tongue-in-cheek plot tone of the movie. Like, this feels self-aware like Superman 3. Or Green Lantern from 2011, self-aware of being a comic book movie. Starring Ryan Reynolds. Wouldn't it be cool if Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern ever did a crossover with this Avengers from 2012? Wouldn't that be cool if we ever got that adaptation, got that movie happen in the Elseworld movie? That would have been cool. I miss Ryan Reynolds as the Green Lantern. I miss Scarlett Johansson as the Black Widow. I miss all of these Avengers, playing these Avengers. Except for Hawkeye. Hawkeye, actually, no, I actually kind of miss Hawkeye in the first one. I liked Hawkeye in the first one. Even though he doesn't look anything like Hawkeye from the comics. Because he doesn't wear his purple spandex tights. That's his signature costume from 616 Universe. No, instead the design for costume design for Hawkeye is more inspired by the Ultimate's designs for Hawkeye look, where he doesn't wear very tights at all. So, that Hawkeye design is lame in the comics, I always thought. Ultimate Hawkeye was always had a lame design because he never wore his costume, really. Ever. Once. Not once, ever. But, and this is coming from someone who legit loves the Ultimate Universe. I know more about the Ultimate Universe than I know about the 616 universe. From the comics, so. That's how. But that's only because I just know about it, you know? That's one time. So, I just wish Hawkeye had his costume. I always thought Hawkeye had a cool costume in the 616 comics universe. You know, with the purple tights. That ship has sailed by now. We're never going to get him wearing the purple fucking tights. I have accepted defeat. That I'll never get the Hawkeye movie or spin-off that I wanted, where he wears the purple tights. But I like the little screen time he was in the movie, the first outing of the Avengers movie. He was perfect for the little screen time he had. I'm glad he wasn't had that much screen time. I'm glad he got brainwashed by Loki and was a bad guy majority of the first half of the movie before switching to good guys after breaking free from the brainwashing due to Skeletor and his Black Lady hitting him in the head hard and breaking the brainwash. That's how it works. You just hit him in the head hard. Makes sense. I don't know, but also that was kind of stupid how Captain America sucks in this movie and gets nerfed and demasculated a lot and can't do shit. And you would never know he was a super soldier. You were only if this was your only first outing time seeing Captain America outside of his standalone movie, which is the only appearance he made before this movie. You would never know he's a super soldier, an overpowered super soldier due to super soldier serum that's in his veins. So you would never know he was a super soldier because the movie never highlights that element of him being a super soldier, and it's just pathetic how this movie portrays him. The first Avengers movie, he doesn't even take orders. Yeah, he starts taking orders, but that's only just because Tony Stark pushes him into taking orders by saying, "Call it, Captain." Then he starts taking orders and giving his demands. Wow. The bar is that bad. That's how bad the writing is. That's impressive. Whedon hates Captain America, I think. Whoever did the script to this movie hates Captain America. And Hawkeye. And Black Widow. Because Black Widow, well, she doesn't have her accent from compared to other Black Widows when other people played her in animation film. They always gave her a Russian accent, and she spoke with it. And instead, Scarlett Johansson is just using her regular accent voice. Oscar-winning a performance. I'm truly blown away by Scarlett Johansson's performance as Black Widow. Right? We can all agree that it's right up there with Halle Berry's Catwoman. And, remember she got an Oscar for that award of the 2004's Catwoman movie that she was a part of and starred in as Catwoman. That beloved icon by DC Comics. I think we can all agree that Scarlett Johansson is as good as Halle Berry, the great Halle Berry Catwoman role. From 2004 or 5 came out, right? Yeah, somewhere around there. I think we can all agree Scarlett Johansson is great in the performance as Black Widow. I mean Catwoman. I'm Black Widow. Scarlett Johansson. And don't get me started on Robert Downey as Iron Man in this flick. Alright, I'll tell you. He is funny and annoying fuck, like Steve Urkel is with Family Matters, or Jar Jar Binks is to the Phantom Menace. I loved him. His annoying charm is like a rash I loved and grown to love. Tony Stark's, his butchering on Tony Stark's portrayal by playing himself, Robert Downey playing Robert Downey. Blown away by the Razzie performances. I mean, the Oscar performances, I call them. Should have meant to say. For each Avengers member, I was simply blown away. With the exception of Chris Evans. As Captain America. I think Chris Evans personally should have gone replaced, like, the role of Captain America by a different white male actor to play Steve Rogers. I know a lot of people say he was good as Captain America. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm saying he's good like Edward Norton is as the Incredible Hulk, also Bruce Banner. He's more on that bar. Chris Evans is more on Edward Norton's bar of a talented actor in the MCU canon timeline. I think Chris Evans is as good as Edward Norton's portrayal on Incredible Hulk from 2008. When he's in his standalone shit. And he's like, he's on that bar, but Here has less screen time, less pointers to do cool shit with as Captain America. To me, in the 2012 Avengers movie, he comes across more as the cool factor from Liz Bizkit's Fred Durst. As in, Captain America doesn't come across cool. He comes across kind of lame. I was being sarcastic for a while talking, if you couldn't tell. So, a little time, my mouth is dry. Literally, it's dry. I get thirsty. Now I need to get water sometimes for this video. I enjoy how this movie rotted my brain. The 2012 Avengers flick is goofy B-movie fun. I mean that in the best way. Why I give it 10 out of 10. It's self-aware like the Adam West Batman 66 movie. And just as action-packed. I loved it like Green Lantern 2011. In all three of the Fox X-Men movies. Where I loved them as that much. This first Avengers movie is that great of a movie for me, in my eye. I love them both that much. That movie, awesome. This movie is awesome. 10 out of 10. Okay. That's my review on The Avengers 2012. Now I'm going to review Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. Don't worry, I'll make this review on the Avengers Infinity War and Endgame shorter than the actual movies put together on loop. I give the first part 1 of Infinity War and part 2 of Infinity War titled Endgame both a 6 out of 10 for a mediocre score. It had its points, it has its moments, these movies did, but kind of dragged on, overstayed their welcome. Both installments, the last 2 Avengers movies, overstayed their welcome. Whereas this crushing runtime and racing by every hero and just not doing anything with them. But the villain Thanos was top notch. I got executed wise before they killed him off in Endgame, before bringing him back later in the movie with the power of the time travel throughout the multiverse. By time traveling the multiverse, or yeah, so it was in their timeline, you know. This is in time traveling, the time, this time traveling is. Sorry, I got confused. But so, Captain America says that line, Avengers Assemble, finally from the comics, in Endgame, final outing. with the Avengers. And I'm sorry, this shit rotted my brain. The last two Avengers movies was Infinity War and Endgame. Yeah, I give them a 6 out of 10. The last two ones. Mediocre. At best. That's my review. Goodbye. Subscribe. Hit the thumbs up, please. And feel free to comment below if you or not. Bye.